Hilton, what is it that you have here?
So at AirVenture this year, we introduced synthetic vision, which is unique. There's nothing like it on the iPad, and it is amazing because when you move your finger across terrain, you can zoom up in altitude and look. When you move down, you'll actually see the mountains in red. It's really unique on the iPad system.
Now, is this an app or is it software? What is it?
It's an application that runs on the iPad, and you can even have split views. So you can end up with a real great moving map with pinch to zoom, sectionals, IFR, en routes, as well as the synthetic vision. So you can have them both moving at the same time. We have obstacles, water. Yeah, it's a great solution.
Now, is it something that is updated on a regular basis on the internet, or how does that all work?
Sure. So we update the application about once a month. We just came out with an update at Sun and Fun. We introduced in-flight weather using the ADS-B system. Now we came out with synthetic vision, and then next month in August or September we'll be coming out with XM support. So you'll be able to get XM weather in flight as well.
Now, is there a subscription cost for this on an annual basis, or?
The application's essentially free off the App Store. It's about 99 cents. But then to get the annual subscription, it's $99 a year, and then the synthetic vision is also an additional $99. But it's a heck of a lot cheaper than the $9,000 from the bigger companies.
And what all do you get for that subscription?
For the $99, you'll get the sectionals, the high and low IFR charts. You'll get obstacles. You will get terrain. You can actually superimpose that on top of a sectional IFR en route chart to make sure you're not going to hit anything. And you get in-flight weather and a whole bunch of other things, such as the split screen. So, for example, if you're flying IFR, you basically have two moving maps up at the same time. So you could even on this side you can have, for example, a zoomed-out sectional to get the big picture. And then on this side, you can have the zoomed-in version, or IFR and VFR. It's really flexible, basically two moving maps at the same time.
Is it available for different countries? For example, I'm from Canada. Is something like this available for Canada?
The terrain information is available in Canada, so if you want to fly the synthetic vision in Canada, you can. We're working to obtain the official data. A lot of companies have unofficial data for non-US, such as Canada, Europe, Australia. We really try to keep it limited to official data we get from the FAA and not just some database out on the website. So currently the airport information is limited to the US, Alaska, Hawaii, those areas. And then going forward, once we obtain official data for Canada, we'll include Canada as well. But the terrain is there, so synthetic vision works great up in Canada and Alaska.
So if somebody wanted to get more information on this or follow you along, how do they get a hold of you?
Sure. Well, if you take a look on the App Store, you can get a description of the application and all the features. You can also get reviews from other customers. We are currently the #1 top-grossing iPad navigation app on the App Store, which is fantastic. And there's also our website, which is hiltonsoftware.com, or you can call us 408-268-8418.
And has this been out now for a while? Like all the little bugs been worked out of it?
Well, yeah. In Sun and Fun, we came out with the in-flight weather, and then we came out with an additional update. We really don't have any significant bugs at all to speak of now, really any that I can think of. And then we just came out with a synthetic vision, and so far we haven't heard of any issues. So anytime we do find some kind of bug, we will certainly go fix it immediately. But so far, it's been running stable for a week, basically 8 hours a day, and we haven't seen any crashes or any kind of bad behavior. So we're confident it's pretty rock solid.
Sounds to me like you guys are really got your finger on this, and you've probably got something coming out in the near future.
Absolutely. In terms of technology, we quite frankly just way ahead of anyone else on the iPad. We have the split screen, the in-flight weather, synthetic vision. You can even attach an AHRS unit, which allows you to show pitch and roll on the synthetic vision. No one's even close to anything like that. So we're really kind of pushing the envelope, and if you want the best technology, that's what we got on the iPad. And looking forward, absolutely, we have some very cool things coming up for the rest of the year.
Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
Subscribe to the Light Sports and Ultralight Flyer web video magazine with hundreds and hundreds of videos now online, including airshow coverage, Rotax engine tech tips, Rotax 377, 447, 503, 532, and 582 engine rebuilding videos, each 2 hours in length, propeller maintenance, advisories and repairs, VRS parachute saves, Bing carb updates, and much, much more. Get a yearly subscription at www.ultralightflyer.com.